welcome back to the 12th episode of the Wildcat Podcast. We had a break, as did you if you are from Haven. Spoiler alert. I'm your host, Easton. I'm joined by Zeke and Nicole. We lost a member, one Logan. She says she's happy to be away, but yeah, she totally is. First up, we're just going to talk about a few things we did on break, Zeke, want to start us off? What'd you do over break?
Slept.
Slept? That's relatable. What about you, Nicole?
Lots and lots of sleeping and eating.
Lots of sleeping and eating. That is truly relatable. More of the same for me. Yeah. Do we have any movies coming out that we would like to talk about?
I want to see the Pokemon Detective.
Pikachu? Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
With Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
That's weird to think that Ryan Reynolds who plays Deadpool
is gonna play Pikachu.
Is gonna play Pikachu. That is entertaining to think about. Avengers Endgame is coming out.
And the new Disney movie, Artemis Fowl.
Which one?
What?
Which new Disney movie? Artemis Fowl. Any movies you coming out there?
The new Lion King.
The new Lion King? I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know. They need to stop making new Toy Story movies. The first two were good. It's getting
Very
old. There's a lot of series that they need to just
stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were watching a few trailers before we started recording, and Zeke clicked on one for It Chapter 2, and it was just a Dodge commercial. It was about minute 30 of some guy driving around in an unmarked Dodge. That was pretty entertaining. What are some movies that you think won't be any good?
The Joker.
The Joker, yeah. We watched the commercial for that, too.
Which was just some guy getting fired.
Mm-hmm. Or quitting. Happy Death Day to You is coming out. Did you watch the first Happy Death Day? I didn't either. What about you, Nicole? Did you?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a horror movie.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No. The Kid Who Would Be King. You seen any of those? Like for
They
some.
haven't come out yet.
No, I mean like the commercial.
No.
No, you haven't. Back to the break. The entire reason why we had a break. Christmas. What did you guys get anything interesting?
No.
No, Zeke. You seem like the kind of fellow who would get something interesting for Christmas.
Tools.
Got
I
tools.
got these really, really adorable panda pillows.
That's relatable on the tools. I got a box and jumper cable, a box of tools and a jumper cable.
It may be important sometime.
It actually has.
Already.
Yeah, the relay on my starter fell off, so we had to, for my truck that is constantly dying. Yeah. What are the tools that you got for your truck?
No.
Your truck?
What truck?
Exactly. So you didn't get a whole lot interesting?
No.
Mostly what I asked for was one speaker. I ended up getting 3.
I asked for one thing and I got that one thing.
I didn't really ask for anything, so
I just wanted a speaker and I ended up with 3.
I just wanted food for Christmas.
Did anyone do anything for New Year's?
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Same.
I did absolutely nothing. Yeah, another movie?
Have you seen the new movie Bird Box?
I started watching it. I haven't finished it nor gotten past the first 5 minutes. I was a little weirded out when she was yelling at her kids. This is not like it's just the beginning, and if you plan on watching it, you'll see it in like the first 2 seconds when she's yelling at her kids.
And her kids, the names are boy and girl.
Is that literally the name,
Yes.
boy and girl?
Yeah.
She named them boy and girl.
Well, it's hard to forget those names. Did she assume their genders? Then again, I imagine in a world where there's a demon that'll kill you if you look at it, I imagine gender isn't too much of a problem. Do we have any new Kansas City news? Why don't we look for some news? Have a new semester? Any of your classes change?
Yeah.
No.
No.
None.
All the same classes? What about you,
Yeah.
Nicole?
I changed my classes twice.
Twice. What do you have now?
I switched weights to my government, and now I have a study period for what I had government as.
For third hour, I used to have college algebra, and now I have psychology through the college, and we do nothing until the 22nd. And next hour, I have current affairs.
I also started the CNA class.
Did you?
Teacher's pretty great.
Who is it?
I don't remember her name. Oh, it's Jennifer something.
All right.
I don't remember her last name.
Oh yeah.
Alex disappeared.
Yeah, Alex disappeared. We don't know why he's gone. He's
Conspiracy
here,
theories.
like he's still in the class, but
But
I think he's sick.
Disappeared.
He's trying to do the bird box challenge while walking to school. Now,
Driving to school.
now, Zeke, what is the bird box challenge?
So, people, I'm not saying they're real smart, but
The people who are doing the Tide Pods challenge.
yeah, they put on blindfolds and try to do everyday things blind.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably one of the less stupider ones until they try to do it in a car. Like,
That would be a disaster.
yeah.
It depends.
It depends. Darwinism, survival of the fittest. Let's see. That's gonna be a cut. Is there any are there any interesting ones from that you've heard of that they were doing for the Bird Box Challenge? All right, good talk.
All right. One dad blindfolded his 2 kids to imitate Sandra Bullock's character in the movie as she protects her 2 children. In the Bird Box Challenge, the man's baby ends up walking right into a wall, and it looks extremely awful.
It's a baby. They barely know how to walk, let alone do it blindfolded. People are stupid.
Someone did it around New York City, and one man started running and ends up falling down many stairs
Why?
in the subway.
Why?
People are so dumb.
Zeke, you're not too much into sports, are you?
No.
Have you heard of the Alan Hearns ankle injury? Anyone who watched that or has seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. During a game, I guess he's getting tackled, and you can see his ankle breaking, and then he's laying on his stomach when he lands. One foot's facing down, the other one is completely.
Somebody sent me a video of that.
It-
Oh my gosh. I don't even
I'm
know.
no football expert, but I can guarantee you he is not playing the next game. Again, I'm no expert. I may be wrong. Nicole, do you have sponsors?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh,
Yoder
wow.
Engineered, Yoder Engineered Structures and Yoder Auto Center Incorporated.
Both from Yoder. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any interesting stories in these 2 whole days of being back? I'm not counting today because it won't be today when it comes out.
No.
Any interesting stories?
No, do you have one?
No, I do not. I was asking because I figured you two may have some. Any interesting stories over the break in general?
No.
No?
No.
No? Huh? And we're signing off. Yeah, so no one has any interesting stories. If you, the listeners and viewers, have any interesting stories, why don't you comment them right down below, right here, right down here, past all the recommendations, right here. All right? All right, thanks. Probably won't, but okay. Oh, you can also leave any comments or suggestions at Mr. Clement's door. There's a bunch of slips of paper
And a bunch of Sharpies.
and a bunch of Sharpies. We've gone, we don't have any yet because we haven't, this is the first one we didn't have the break. We did have a few from before the break, and we did an entire episode based off one of our favorites, conspiracy theories. Hope you listened to that. Probably not, but okay. Whatever. Gives me an A if I do it. We do have 23 subs to the Wildcat Podcast. Let's give them a clap. You stop clapping. Okay. So we know someone is listening. Someone is. That's good news. That's good news. Zeke, you seem like you're always doing something interesting, either on an ATV or in your truck. Did you do anything interesting?
No.
No, you didn't do anything interesting. I'm a little disappointed right now, Zeke. You had an entire break in 2 days, the last 2 days to do something interesting.
What last 2 days?
The weekend.
We had a weekend. I was here at school.
Okay. Wow. Let's see. How many views did our last podcast get, Zeke?
11.
The Christmas special.
Episode 11 views.
That's respectable. Can we get this to 12 views?
Mm-hmm.
Our episode 8 had 26.
Oh, wow. Probably because it was in it. Yeah, let's get this to 12 views, and Mr. Clements will bite his shoe. So yeah, let's get to let's get to that crisp 12 view mark, and Mr. Clements will bite his shoe in the middle. Oh, I don't know what that says. He will do it. He will do it.
Ew.
All right, 12 views, and he will bite his shoe during every class, or on the next podcast. It's gonna be on all of the classes. The Wichita Starlight Drive-In has apparently new owners. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they're not going to close it down now?
Yeah.
I don't see how they closed down at all. I heard a lot of good things, and there was only a lot of people. Did you ever go there, Zeke?
No.
Did you go there, Nicole?
I believe so.
What did you go see? Or do you remember?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Mr. Clements, you ever been to the Starlight Drive-In?
No.
No? Okay, I'm disappointed in all of you.
Have you?
No, I haven't. I clarified
don't
that.
remember what I've seen there.
So you're disappointed in yourself too?
Yes, very much so. Anyone have any interesting plans coming up?
No.
No? No, Zeke?
No.
No? All right.
I have a very, very, very boring life.
Relatable. I know one thing. I need a haircut. And that is what's going to be happening after school.
What are you talking about? Looks fine to me.
Zeke, Friday you couldn't see anything.
That is not the point.
That was very much so the point. We also have a few new things. And you already know about the video podcast because you're probably watching it, hopefully. If not, I'm going to be disappointed in all of you. We also have...
They're not going to know you're disappointed if they're not watching.
That's true. That's true. I curse them for 1,000 generations. We also have new lighting. I don't know. You can probably...
Bright.
It's fairly bright, yeah. Oh, he's moving it. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's moving it. Oh, no. That's the back of one you're seeing. Alrighty.
That would be even better right now.
Well, they couldn't see it
Flash.
before.
Yes, one of these lights do flash, and it's very entertaining, but we don't know. I don't know which ones. Probably that one. Oh no! Here comes the flash. Click the red button. Test. Okay, we're gonna have to insert an epilepsy warning for people who are sensitive to flashes. Zeke, do you have a fact of the day? Because Mr. Clements doesn't. See, normally Mr. Clements has a good old fact of the day up on his screen, but he does not, which disappoints me greatly. He did one Friday, so I wouldn't be angered, and now he doesn't, which disappoints me. Instead, it's just some weird about sound. Oh, here we go. I can barely read that because it's sideways. It's loading. On January 4th, 2004, Zeke, how many years ago was that? Why is that even up? That's on the 4th. This is the 7th.
I didn't do one for the 7th yet.
Why?
Well, it was going to be Aiden Hazard's birthday and then a few other celebrities' birthdays.
Who?
He's a soccer player.
Who?
That explains everything.
Yeah. He's a soccer player that plays for Chelsea and Belgium.
January 4th is the 7th day of the Georgian calendar. There are 358 days remaining until the end of the year.
January 4th is the 7th day?
No, I looked up a 7th.
Oh, well,
That
you
is
said
just
January
said.
4th.
Apparently I did.
It's Nicolas Cage's birthday.
It's Nicolas Cage's birthday. Who else? Anyone else we recognize?
There's a few.
So happy birthday to one Nicolas Cage. I know you're not watching, but happy birthday.
You never know.
Oh, I know.
We all know.
We all know. Who else? Who else do we got? There's Eden Hazard.
Aiden.
That's Eden.
Yeah, but he's Belgian.
What are you talking about? That's Eden.
Eden. Let's find someone else we know. Someone that a lot of people know. Rand Paul. He is a U.S. Senator. He is now 56. Happy birthday. You're probably not listening. Why would you? I doubt he has a day. All right, time to listen to a bunch of high school podcasts.
The government shut down. You never know.
Partially shut down. They can still take taxes out of your paychecks for some unknown reason.
True.
Oh, that stingy, stingy government.
There's someone off of TikTok on here.
Why would someone be on TikTok? I am going on a little rant here. TikTok is awful.
No, it isn't.
It is awful.
Follow me on TikTok.
Don't follow him on TikTok. Don't download TikTok. I'm going to tell you why TikTok is horrible. 99.9. Okay. On the very off chance that you don't know what TikTok is, first of all, you are probably living under a rock or have no connection to the interwebs. TikTok is borderline Vine or like Instagram comedy.
It's like
stuff.
Instagram and Vine put together.
Yes, it's awful. Awful. Stop it. Stop it, you TikTok users. Stop it. Stop it. Goodness. Like 99% of that stuff is just no. No.
It's not bad.
It's awful.
No.
You just held up a board that said no question mark.
How about no?
And that's the end of the podcast. Goodbye. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're also starting a minor thing, Meme Monday, which will be the first podcast of every month, because we are now recording on Mondays for some unknown reason.
Because we have other projects that we can't be able to record on Wednesdays like before.
Okay. I do believe that Ugandan Knuckles will make a comeback. The meme, you know? Do you know the way? You know? I truly believe that. Or Big Chungus. You never seen Big Chungus?
No.
You've never seen Big Chungus? It's a really big Bugs Bunny. Here. I doubt you can see this, but it's Ugandan Knuckles. It's entertaining. Then you got Big Chungus. Have you been seeing those? No. Yes, I know the way. Big Chungus. Have you been seeing like those Mafia City ads, like the really stupid ones?
Yeah.
Like level 1 crook, $5,000. Level 35 boss. They're so weird. Then here you have Big Chungus, Bugs Bunny, but he's big. But yeah, this is our return podcast. Yeah. Again, another special thanks to our sponsors, Yoder Engineering Structures and Yoder Auto Center Incorporated. This has been podcast 12. Remember, let's get those 12 likes so Mr. Clements will bite his shoe on the next podcast.
It was 12 views.
Yeah, 12 views.
It said likes.
Yeah, sure, why not? 12 likes and views. Get them
You get 12 likes.
perfectly even. 12 likes and 12 views. All right, Zeke, can you sign us out with the outro?
I forgot what the outro was.
All righty. Da 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 da. Bow.
Adios.